Hello, welcome to Bellwright. This is the first time I'm playing the game. I only read a little bit about it and I followed some of the development for the game. It seems it's good. Seems like it will have mods, full voice acting and some other stuff. You can see that over here in the sound options, AI voices, and they say they will have full professional actors' voices. I don't really know much about the game except it's cool. What? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. The first stuff I saw was weird. This is your body in 30 years. This is you young, this is you old. You'll never reach this part. I guess it depends. Okay, let's... wow. Actually have heights. Okay, let's put my actual height in the game. This is the first time I see this. Let's put one. It's between these two numbers, but that's okay. Head size. And you probably want one. I'm not really that muscular, but yeah, whatever. Seems like I have a lot of options for... Wait, there is no music? I guess there's no music. Oh boy. This character creator is kind of like straight out of Battle... Mountain Blade, not Battle Brothers, Mountain Blade. I guess it would be too offensive if you put over here, let's say, Caucasian, Asian and stuff like that, or if you put, let's say, a country of a wall. I mean, it seems like this randomizer is a bit too weird. Well, I guess it's okay without the hair. Let's see where the hair is. Skin type. Why does the skin type matter? Okay, hairstyle. Here we go. We have a hero hairstyle type. Yeah, the Wesker hairstyle. I like that. That would be too modern way. Some of these haircuts are too modern. They should add kind of like more medieval looking haircuts, which are... Yes, it will do. It will do. Wait, how do you change the difficulty? So raids on or off? Or raid frequency maximum? Raid strength maximum? Haven't I... This will kind of ruin our game, but don't worry, we'll play until we win at the game or we understand more of the mechanics. Multiple threats at once. How does that work? I don't know. Well, like I said, if I just die, I'll just restart and play until I get to the same spot. Weapon skill requirements are... yeah. Well, fishing... We have a default difficulty, I don't know, so raids are enabled, raids on outposts enabled, I'm not sure what this is. Play, I guess. Now, I said that in the beginning you have nothing. I'm also a big fan of Medieval Dynasty. Well, I played a lot of the game, but not really enough that would justify playing it again. So curious about the performance and some other issues. Using AMD. Here are my settings.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you the day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday?
Yeah.
Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that,
Prince
the
fell the
prince
dodge roll.
was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description.
Excuse me? What?
Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback.
What about the other hundreds of kids?
You called out to your mother.
I guess every child of that age disappeared.
Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing.
Yes, I already
You heard
hate them.
stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen.
Oh, I already want to,
But
to end
on the
her
eve of your
reign.
20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvenia and kept you safe all these years, was
It's a
brutally
huge
killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it. A clue. Now, you have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
That's a pretty cool start. Well, except for the head of any children, that's a bit too much. I don't think anyone would give that order. That would surely just result in an instant rebellion. Okay, so bring down the evil witch queen. I have a feeling we'll have some FPS issues. So upscaling FSR, AMD frame generation technology, and the rest will be on Ultra. Well, should work just fine. Seems like I have a 60 FPS. Very interesting. Shall we sit and ponder our current problems? Mouse needs to... I need to lower the mouse sensitivity, but I guess it's okay. I don't think they'll send raiding parties to raid my my character until we have at least a little village. Delicious onions. Butcher. Yes. Next is my inventory. Yeah, I like the inventory system. It looks kind of cool. Are we muscular enough? Wait, I didn't look at my beard at all. That's the beard I chose. I hope we find a barber. Oh, no skills are developed. I like this, okay. The game is kind of like a hybrid between an RPG and... I guess it's... Mountain Blade and... I don't see any flags there. Mountain Blade and... Medieval Dynasty. Well, if you tell me there's flags there, I believe you. Okay, let's head and see what the Elder wants. I guess this is the ruins that we're living in. Do you have a toggle for running and some of the other stuff? Just interact. Well, I don't see it. I'll probably worry about that later. Oh no, Defense of Death. Why Why does it make it sound like I'm picking up something really, really cool? Let me... I lowered the sound a little bit, but the game sounds way too quiet already. The music was non-existent. There's a quick save button. Okay, we need to understand the quick save button and then all will be revealed. Okay, I have no idea what the quick save button is. That sound is kind of funny. Okay, it's F5. I don't think we'll get experience. Just gather a few things because I don't want to reach that zone and they'll tell me, hey, you need this and that. No. Well, this is why I don't spoil some games. As you saw, some games I just play as much as I can, but this one I didn't play at all before I started recording, so it's all new. I think we'll need a lot of berry bushes to feed our soldiers. Probably I'll need a sword and a shield. Okay, the berries belong to the villagers. This really feels like a village. This is what captured my attention when I was watching videos of the game. I mean, this really looks like a village with fields, little fences.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
Yes.
Stop wandering
Yo,
around.
Elder.
I think we need to talk, traveler. I have a duty to my village first and foremost. I need to know. Looking for answers, huh? But speaking openly can be a death sentence these days. As long as you're asking, that is not my problem. Or Herndeen's problem.
Building and construction, B, shack.
How can I be of service today? Well, there is, and defying that rule is more, of course. Anything else?
Okay. I guess I can buy a pitchfork. I just need a little bit more money. I assume you don't want to buy stones. Oh, sell. Hey, I already like the game a lot more. Well, she's looking kind of... Okay. Okay, stop. Imagining how your medieval wife will look like.
Prisoners in our own homes.
I guess here would be a nice place to build a shack. Until tomorrow. I see my stamina, but I don't see how time passes. Well, I guess I should just explore the surrounding areas, right? It belongs to them. Oh, okay, so you can see the resources. Well, if that says it's an ex-bandit camp, maybe I can take over the bandit camp and start... No. We're the good guys. We want to be Robin Hood, we don't want to be the sheriff of Nottingham. I guess he was a bandit before, but no longer a bandit. I don't think we have a crafting. We just have building. Let's just quick save and say hello to the nice, kind ex-bandit.
Sorry, I don't.
To be honest, life doesn't seem so bad over here. Trust me, a lot of us would probably just give up their lives, their current lives, just so they can relax in the forest a little bit. You know, a small tent living next to a village. Nothing much, nothing more. Nothing less, nothing more. I mean, if I build my base too far away from the village, will it matter? Folklore. Can be found. Okay, I like this. Onion. Onions are underestimated. Onions are kind of like the cornerstone of any good dish, most of the times. If you have onions, carrots, potatoes, you can probably make almost anything. Even cakes, yeah. Carrot cake. How do I drop stuff? Okay, we have a berry, a cranberry, and oh, you get more of that. Okay. I like how this is made. I mean, you have different food. Kind of reminds me of Valheim, you know, different foods give you different bonuses. Will not go too far. Yeah, whatever, let's just explore. I mean, sorry about this. It's probably going to be a little bit boring. 17 minutes into the game and we're just sightseeing. The game clearly told me to build a shack. Well, I'll build a shack. It also says wait until tomorrow, so I assume we'll have to sleep, so it's tomorrow. Oof, that looks bad. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Probably the first and only time we meet and I don't have to go and hunt you. Can we make a vegetarian village? That would be so horrible in the medieval times, imagine. You are living in a vegetarian village. And you're surrounded by deer, rabbits, fish. Blueberry Hills. Is this a... I think this is a song. It's probably a song. This is why it sounds so familiar to me. Blueberry Hills. Yeah, it's definitely a song. Yeah. Yes, we are surrounded by sheep, you're surrounded by cows. I mean, even if you didn't use them for yourself, you still have to use them for trading. So here or here. Wait, you have tin ore? I would say this is a good spot. Probably this is where people build. I saw some videos of some people building and it was kind of near to this area. Mushrooms? Well, don't mind if I do. I think, yeah, let's search around this area. I feel like this would be a good area for a village. It would be so funny if you had, let's say, only 10 minutes to build your village or your shack and then you get attacked or something. It does seem to be getting darker a little. The minimap is also showing me a lot of red dots. I would say around here would be a good place for a village, I don't know. I guess you'll expand and you'll have multiple villages or stuff like that. I'm hearing noises. I don't know if I'm afraid, but I'm definitely unarmed. Wow, stamina regenerates super slowly. What if you eat a berry? It refreshes the effect of the berry. Nothing on the left, nothing on the right, nothing in front. What is that? Copper ores, okay. Copper and tin ore make bronze from what I remember. Probably around here then. Around here, because already I see some bandit camps all over the place. I'd build it over here, but this seems like it's the safest place yet. So let's turn around quickly. Yeah, this is where I think I saw some people build it. Well, it's not really 100% blind. I just look to understand some basic base location. Seems like that's the only good place. Anyway, the map is pre-made. It's not like you can improvise. I guess any place is a good place as long as you can defend it. But for now, I think I'll just build over here and cut down those trees and we'll expand on the side of the road. Okay, that's a plan. Copper, tin, sage, mud. Probably we have some resources over there as well. Yeah, I'll just build over there. It doesn't have to be too complicated. Plus, I'll probably play multiple playthroughs of the game if I like it. And if I have time, because time is always a problem. Nice and steady. Over there. Yeah, we need a lot of flat land, right? So easy to become a homeowner in the medieval times, wasn't it? You just picked a spot, asked the village or the nearby village, hey, yo, can I build here? And they would say, maybe, but I need maybe a cabbage or two per season before I let you live there. And you would say, sure, okay. I'll actually build my shack near the road. I don't want to... Whoa. And this is so cool. Male Fantasy Simulator again. I've been seeing a lot of games that are kind of appealing to me a lot more than they could have appealed to me, let's say, 5 years ago. Mostly because I kind of understand why you also need nature, not just technology. Because, you know, the modern world told you that, hey, you cannot have internet without living in the city. But that's so fake. Yeah, you can have internet anywhere these days, even without wires. You can have Starlink or other internets. Other type of satellite internet. So, what's the point of living in a city if you can have internet anywhere? Because you don't really like your neighbors either way. Okay, I would say here precisely. I'm a bit worried about defensibility. I don't want to destroy too much of the land, but actually no, I have another idea. We will build here, right here. Personal shack. Huh? How does this work? Okay, this will be a long-term project. Oh, look at that, we used up all of the wood in our inventory. But I guess... Rats, I really thought I would need more wood, but then I thought, hey, why not? Oh. Thanks to the rescue. Yeah, okay, so this was a good location after all. Can you accidentally pick up a snake? That would be funny. Why do you need to build this as well? Okay, I just need flax. Not sage. Oh well, I guess we can probably finish it. Almost finish it, that is. I guess over here will show you what you need. I just need a tiny bit more flax. Also like that the map indicator is showing you the direction you're looking at, not the direction your character is facing, which is apparently a very bad thing in most games. You have to wait until you actually pick up the item. Yeah, I'll admit I feel a little bit uneasy over here with the wolves. Okay, so you can put down the materials over there and then you can build the shack. Oh, and this is actually a very advanced shack. Looks like we have some shack building knowledge. It's actually going to look like more like a hovel than a shack, right? Do you say home sweet home? Technology tier 1. Provides you with the chest. Well, that's exactly what I needed. I'll put everything there except the food. The food will spoil, so there's no point in putting it there. What else can we build? We also have technology. Technology tree, a shack, a campfire, a research desk. What is that? Oh, wow! Cool. What can I say? Just extremely... I just start building random stuff. A log. No, a simple workbench is the stuff I need. Oh, no. Wait, does it show what I need? So, I will need flax, stone, and wood. A lot of wood. Okay, it looks like a good idea to build near these trees. Well, I only have to go tomorrow to meet the elders, so I'll try to be busy today. It also reminds me of that medieval MMO game where you... It was actually a very good concept where you just enter a server and you would have to ask the lord of the region or the server where to build, and you will build some stuff and they would kind of guide you. It was a cool concept, too bad it never took away. I guess the problems with stuff like this is that you need a very strong baseline for the game, where everyone knows what to do, and then you introduce multiplayer or massive multiplayer elements. Berry bushes. This is the lifestyle, yeah, you just sleep, work on your house, build stuff, learn more skills, sleep some more. I should probably stop picking up the berries. Yes, I want some other food as well. Okay, so I only have 2 of those. I need 3 stones, 3 flax. 5 wood. Okay, I'm just missing some stones. I got the berry bushes, you berry maniac. Right, no, I'm not going to find more more stones. Let's just go home with our pocket full of sticks. Yeah, a lot of hardwood in our pockets. Place for that, don't I? 3 seeds. Wait away. You'd have to be extremely poor to be able to afford to throw out berries these days. Kind of funny how peasant food in today's standard is actually very rich person food. I guess just something you buy rarely because you don't afford it all the time. Just have some light. Sorry, I wish you could see all of this cool stuff happening over here. Craft yourself, so I would say I probably need an axe. Well, I used to have a weapon. Caveman! Captain Caveman! Huh? What? So we need for the axe. I'm doing that. 4 wood and 1 stone. That's a lot of extra wood. I guess we even have some sitting places. Okay, this is kind of funny. I'm enjoying this a lot more. I said I would need 4 wood and 2 stones. Yeah, without an axe you wouldn't do much. Oh, the full moon is beautiful. Sorry about the dark, but I guess it's okay, it's immersive. I haven't played a dark game in such a long time. I need more wood, okay. That game, I didn't understand you were so wood hungry. Any simulation, any survival game starts with you collecting 10 million wood. Seems like it's easier to collect berries at some point. I guess I should increase the gamma right now. 53 to 90. Hey, it's not cheating if it's a single player game, right? And demolish the rock wall. Well, that would be so cool, right? I think I'm stripping the area clean of sticks. Means we are stickless, so we need to find another stick source. All of the stones. Okay, I was wrong. You can get a lot of stones in the darker parts of the wood. The darker parts of the woods. Oh, no, enough mushrooms. I guess just increase the gamma if you want to play through the night. It's like the only limiting factor is food. Wow, look at our stamina bar. It's severely depleted. We have a simple axe, so look at us. The man of the forest. Our hair looks very weird. Naturally, man of the forest, so that's the workbench. The outhouse. I don't think I need that. Probably the research desk is the next thing I should probably build. Oh, you have to look at the outline on the ground, okay. I don't think you can move something once you placed it. So for this, I need We can only have one? Log and wood and flax. Well, that's going to be hard to do with only an inventory of sticks. That's the nearest tree. Okay. Did I cut the young trees? Nah, let's cut the old trees. Sorry, old tree, old friend, old pal. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have a little thingy that will allow you to select the attack pattern. I think I'm hitting both trees. Or none whatsoever. Having was hitting nothing. Like the X durability is not bad, but it can definitely hear it crumble away in your hands. Well, at least it is not one of those games where people complain that there's too much X durability, like I've seen some survival players do. Okay, that looks like you're attacking something. So, big logs for big people, right? Yeah, I should probably finish that tree since we started. Imagine this will be a... Wow, that's exactly how big I imagined it would be. I need a shovel as well to dig. That was an extremely large stick. You know what? Let's cut down the small trees as well. I have a feeling we'll need to cut down a lot of trees, so I shouldn't really avoid doing it. Sorry, forest. Progression is called. To be honest, I thought I'd make more progress in about 30 minutes than I did, so let's play more. Ah. I'm not sure how this system works. Okay, you build stuff and then you put stuff on top of it. Sage. What? Oh, no, that's flax. Medieval peasants love their flax. I guess it's very slow to start, but to be honest, I have played Medieval Dynasty and that game is much slower than this one. I remember farming reeds one at a time, so I have a lot of bad memories of Medieval Dynasty as well, so this is not bad. This is manageable. Also, I'm curious about the performance. Seems like I was having some FPS drops. I think we are good with stones. Wood is fine as well. I guess I can take some more wood, but flax is the main problem. Okay, so they just disintegrate like that. Oof. Flax seems like it will be a bigger problem than I thought, even though it was everywhere in that other area. I guess you can see them growing, but they're not big enough. Just all be hemmed, right? Right. I guess we need, I don't know, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but it feels like you need more flax in your life. Not sage. Jackpot? Yeah, I guess you probably can skip time, but like I said, I don't want to skip. Inventory is full. Seems like our inventory is quite limited. We need some peasants helping us out. Help some peasants. I'm being worked to death over here. That's enough. Oh, but that's why you need to check it with the elder, so you don't have to do all of this manual labor. I hope I'm not skipping a quest or anything like that. Also, probably eat a berry. This is like Valheim. You can stay without food, but the food gives you a lot of bonuses. What? What am I missing? Bloomery, Elmshire bow, forge, plank shield. That higher shred for other factions. I'm not sure if that's recommended. I think I should just go to the dude and tell him what my experience is. Okay, so we have the research, that and that. We have the housing tent. The campfire is probably the next thing I should build. I guess this is where we use our collection of stones. So this is a weirdly interactive building system. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. That mushroom. And I guess we need to balance out our diet since we only have mushrooms and stuff. Then hemp seeds as well. Better find them back. I don't think a roasted mushroom is ready. So it said something about a plank shield. So log and rope. I don't have rope. I would say I really need the foraging camp. There goes my stone collection. Wait, why didn't... I guess you need to take it from your inventory, put it here. Huh. Remember when I said we had too many berries? We don't. Mushrooms. It looks looking very nice. I guess we should harvest more berry bushes and that stuff. I distinctly saw a lot of mushrooms in this direction, I think. No, I don't remember. I was watching over my shoulder so I don't get attacked. Probably save the game as well. Definitely do a lot of work off camera as well, so don't worry. We will get a lot of stuff done. Oil food. I hope it's the food that I put back there. Just in case, let's get 6 berries. Because I have a feeling the berries that spoiled were the ones I needed for the research. That's a bit cruel. I mean, you see all of those things and you don't think, hey, you'll need mushrooms to invent a foraging camp, but why? I guess this is my first problem with the game. I understand the concept, but it's not very fun, is it? That's just my stomach. I'm feeling also we lose health if we don't eat. Oh, it's almost daytime. Any fence and a pathway. Okay. Well, it's just rain, so where are all of the mushrooms? What? How am I finding 0 mushrooms now? And before I used to find only mushrooms. I heard the wolf somewhere. Let's just pick up a lot more stones as well. Maybe this is how you recruit your first villagers. You just say, yo, want a job? And they'll say, sure, why not? Word. All coins. This was not... Oh no, you bastard. Beetroot jam. Turnip. I guess we'll eat the turnip. That as well. That sounds amazing. Hey, I'm in danger. Let's run out of this place. Also, we have to... Oh, that was probably something important and I didn't read it. Oh well, better luck next time, right? Old coins. Well, that's bad. Yes, shields are amazing. Oh, yes, yes. Good, good, good. You hold them. Protect you. Wow. I really should have some hunting items by now. So I was exploring all of these woods and I couldn't find a single mushroom. Man, you know you're in trouble when you're not finding the stuff you need to find. Apparently they were actually extremely close to our camp. I just forgot the location. Okay. I guess I'll blame it on the darkness. You cannot find anything in the dark. Flagstones, wood. Okay. Oh, it even shows you how many mushrooms you have if you pick them one after the other. No! I was afraid I would be stuck at 4 mushrooms. So we have the stone. Roasted mushroom. Oh, so only one of the berries spoiled, okay. How does this work? Stop research. Oh, that's the local storage. No worker available. It looks like you can only do it yourself. Kind of disappointing. Okay, let's put Elder. When you cannot do it yourself. How much is a camp chest? And 6. Let's just build a camp chest over here so we don't carry it with us. This is just a camp chest so we can... What? Ah, okay, so this is a more professional one. Well, I guess... Yeah. A transfer item button would be great right about now. Guess I'll keep only the seeds there in the personal stuff. And that's a chest designed for items. The chest designed for storage. The berries with me. My army is 0. My army is 0, my hopes are high. Okay, let's see what the Elder tells us. Probably will tell us you're not worthy to stay here. Go home. Actually, this is wrong. I should only collect resources that are near the village, because resources near me, I can always collect them. Yeah, that makes sense. I eat my delicious turnip jam. Delicious. I feel like I'm already in Valheim. Okay, so you have money and then we have the old coins, so that's also worth remembering. We can no longer collect anything. Get our weapons, we have a club and an axe. Don't inspire confidence at all, we are mostly designed to hammer nails, right? Also, not really impressed by the armor, looks like we're some kind of a ranger or I don't know. Not really, drawing a lot of attention. Yeah, the elder apparently is very deep in the village. I also like the random animals, just... Pet the dog. Can I pet the cat? Good boy. Good girl. That's a huge baby chicken. Okay, never mind, don't look at stuff like that. At least they have a lot of animals. A lot of requests. Wolves. Bears.
Spare a coin, and I will pray for you. What's wrong with you?
You again. I'll tell you what. It gets cold around here, especially close to the mountains. We got into a little discussion about how things should work in the village. He doesn't want to work with us anymore, but Herndeen mostly depends on him to provide. If you can bring us rabbit fur too, that would be very much appreciated. But we can't expect you to do that every day. So the priority is the traps, and the rabbit fur would be a bonus. Go speak with Amelie. She has a good relation.
I guess that means I shouldn't really insist on doing village stuff. I should only do quest stuff in the beginning.
Spare a coin for an old soul.
Bookseller.
And who might you be? I advise you to start a discourse with the elder. We have learned through many trials to... Anything else?
Well, they don't really explain stuff like this. I mean, I guess the villagers can use your books as well, but does that mean you'll have to teach a villager how to be a researcher and that... Oh, where's the cat?
What brings you to my coop?
Leave me alone, I'm trying to pet it. What is your name, kitty? Wind. Okay, enough of that.
What brings you to my coop?
Yes, we can buy cats.
What brings you to my coop today? Looking for a fun... I'm just each egg and every bird. Oh, I've been tending this land. Well, chickens are hard. Of course, I've got Henrietta. What brings you to my coop today? I'm afraid I don't...
Oh, that's not the right character. I need to speak to someone else. I guess I got distracted by the cat and I thought this was the NPC. Ouch. That was a big fall. Characters have very weird hair. Sleeping. They lose again before... Oh. Hey!
Even the land seems to
You need my help.
Greetings, newcomer.
Is that in your hand?
Say, have we met before? Your face is
Okay,
awfully
I'll not
familiar.
think about that.
I am. What can I do? Unfortunately, he's in the... Perhaps bring a book so you have something to do.
Bring a book into the woods? Are you crazy lady? They would... Well, that might not be a bad idea, but bring a book and maybe a sword and full knight armor. Oh, this is such a big difference from medieval Dynasty where you could just steal everything you saw in the village. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a bath in your pond. I'm kind of liking this too much, to be honest. The only problem I have with the game is that it starts extremely super slow and you need to have a lot of game knowledge. Well, that's an interesting thing, so I guess we have to memorize where... Oh, you just get a bonus to using the shield to learning how to use the... Yeah. And that's not so good. I guess mushrooms are a good source of food. At least we have some food and items and money. Yeah, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Shh. What are you looking for? It's dangerous. You don't look like the hunting type. So what are you doing here? Hilarious. I'm sure you'll still be laughing when a pack of wolves rip you. You're asking for help, but you don't know it. I used to be a respected member of the community. So I left. I still tried to contribute from a distance. When I asked for better pay, the elder said no, and actually warned me not to ask again. At one point, he said he'd speak to the brigand. It's not about wealth.
I'm sick of talking about it, to be honest. Let's make an arrangement.
Yes.
You look like someone who can get things done. I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food.
Well, that was
Together
too
we can
easy,
make
but
each other's
okay.
lives easier in this land. So, can we cooperate?
Okay. Roles. A worker, a companion travels with you, a guard. Orders. I was hoping you'd help me with the food, but oh, okay. I guess that's why that's a good location. I guess I'll just get some berries to be safe. Get some myself. Yeah, I'll put a little more and then I'll end the video. I don't want to do too much progress of camera. Oh, mushrooms. So over here. I don't want to make too much progress of camera because then it will kind of ruin the playthrough. It's one of those games that you only play once, and the one time you play it, you want it to be kind of like a nice experience, not being bothered by anything or anyone. A worker, a housing tent. Man, already so many demands. I thought you just wanted food. You betrayed me. You want more than food. Fine, I'll give you whatever you like. We need to add firewood, that's why the mushroom was not roasting. Clever little mechanic. That's harder than it seems.
Another day, another chore.
Okay, he's a worker, but I did that directly from this place. Housing tent. In another one? So I need 9 and 6. This should work. Wait. Yeah, so he is researching that. Here are some roasted mushrooms. One for myself. When you place down a building, you have a place to put all of the materials, but I guess I made it too far into the forest over here. Yeah, okay. Wait, are these stronger trees? What is this? Requires a better tool. Are you calling me? Okay, they really need me to be a better tool manager. That was extremely fast. Now I want to make him research something else.
Let's gather some more herbs from the forest.
Okay, so I need 3 wood and 1 log. Yeah, this is actually a bit fun. Like I said, yeah, the introduction to the game is a bit annoying because you have to follow the quest system. I think they should have just let the player have more to choose from that, but it's okay as it is. Oof, this will be an annoying thing, because I need to always have an empty inventory. Well, there's nothing saying I cannot fill this with stuff. And take it out when I need it. Fine, yeah, okay.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
What 8 that bit through gem?
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Yeah, he's so supportive, I guess. So this is for the... How do you assign someone? Well, I guess this will be highest priority. Oh, okay. That's nice. We can put this... Technically, it should work over here no matter what happens, because it's the only thing that has a priority. Okay, I guess he's chopping down wood. He came with an axe. Good man, good, good. This is a bit weird, but okay. I guess you went from one person chopping wood to people chopping wood. That's a big improvement. I don't think it matters the way you swing at the tree, right? This is the big ones. They are the bigger ones, so I guess you need to look at the height of the tree as well. Interesting in-depth mechanic. So you can carry 2 logs. What about this? I guess it's pretty boring in the beginning, but for me it's pretty exciting. Like I said, learning a new game, having fun with it. So you need to cut down multiple trees. I don't think it matters when you cut them down. I'm just also wanting to increase my stats. Problem is that they're not giving me wood. That's going to be a problem. Harvesting. Okay, we'll build them a house. We'll have him do some other chores, I guess. Harvesting is universal. Okay, so I need to do a lot of this. This is bringing medieval dynasty flashbacks again, where I used to cut down an entire patch of the forest. That's for later use. I didn't need them right now. A young tree. Oh yes, I guess you don't need to see the attack line, you just click. You are full. Okay, this is actually much more engaging than I thought. So I guess the biggest problem is the beginning of the game, where you need a lot of wood, like any other survival game. Okay, my friend, I have you covered. Look at this. Is there any point in actually doing this?
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Yes, there is. He seems to be doing this though, but... Okay. Not upset about this part. To be honest, I think I like it more. I'm curious how the bigger buildings will be. You're just assembling a building and you see it going from something small and ugly to something big and practical.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Not really, the small trap. Need more wood for this. I don't have enough flax. I'm flaxless or flexless again. Can I research? Seems like it's a little bit weird that you cannot research. It says craft yourself, but over here as you can see doesn't say research yourself. You have skills? Oh, look at that. Savage is learning how to read. He's cooking.
Who's up for a break after this?
Man, what can I say? What? Craft simple trap. This craft 10, you only need wood. I need that thing that will turn
All thanks to you.
logs into wood. Mining camp and pickaxe, that's something else we need. Stockpile. Can I... Lumberjack spot. Oh, I need it then. I need it very badly.
Ever notice how mushrooms just appear out of nowhere? It's like
Yeah,
magic.
yeah. Only magical. I guess this is what I should have been doing from the beginning. The lumberjack spot is much better. Okay, we're getting to know our industry. Yeah, wow. Time flies when you're playing this game. This is definitely a co-op game. Otherwise, you'll spend too much time chopping trees. I guess it's by design. Is that little thingy appears when you're out of a food item?
Happy days. All thanks to you.
That back in the pocket. Oh, we need a storage for that as well. Is he working over here? I mean, this has a priority of 4, let's say. I need the resources. Oh yeah, you can customize your things, okay. What is the trap? Isn't it here? Okay, it's here. The trap, pick up the bait and put it in a dense forest. Okay, let's go over there and put the trap. The research has been done for a while, you know. Well, this looks like it's dense enough for me. I think I'm enjoying this way too much. I think by deep forest they probably mean in our backyard. Okay. Oh boy, this will
Why
be...
do birds always seem like they're plotting something?
Who's spotting the birds? No, not really. I guess the only question now is how do I get more food? That's a single log, that's a big one. So you need probably 3 villagers, one for food, one for wood, and the other one just to craft stuff. Yeah, this is like medieval Dynasty, except you actually make a village much faster. I guess I was right to build over here. It does need a lot of wood. Even cutting. Oh, we need to cut again, okay. What about the darkness? So yeah, I'll play a little more and then I'll play off camera until I get the pelts and the traps. Okay, I just need 1 pelt. And 2 traps. I don't think I'll sleep during the nights, to be honest. How can we sleep when there is work to be done? To be honest, medieval peasants had a better life than we give them credit for. Yeah, they used to die very young, but that's from other reasons. Otherwise, they have the pretty loose schedule. Work for the Lord, give him half of your crop and that's it. The rest of your time was yours. And today you have to spend about 70% of your life working for someone else, and they think it's fair. How does this work? You select a recipe. How much wood do you get? For 5? Oh, that's our friend. I thought it was an invader. Keep an eye out for invaders. That's a lot of wood. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, so the wood situation is resolved. And the other problem over here will be the food situation.
I'm glad I have a place to sleep.
Oh. Okay, so that's too much already. Actually very useful. I didn't think it would be so useful. I think the next would be foraging camp near lush areas. Doesn't say that everything needs to be in the village itself. Over here looks like it's the perfect location. Six logs. I guess I should cut down the trees if this will be a lush area. Now in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I guess I'll play a little more because I like it. I'm trying to cut down the trees so we have enough lush area over here to do our other stuff. And then I'll end the video. Oh, wow, that's one of the bigger trees. What's wrong with these trees? Don't they know they should be chopped down by a normal axe? I should also just take another trap while I'm here and bring it over there. Yeah, I should bring another trap to the area with the wolves. Maybe that will be the area I saw some animals. Inventory, just seeds. I think I'll need a lot of seeds, so I better keep all of them. Yeah, as boring as this game is, it actually has a lot of good points. Like the village management portion is a lot better. I guess it's one of those games where you can lose yourself. Just say you play 5 hours. You play for 5 hours. What did you do in the game? Well, I just Made another building and recruit another peasant. Nah, I suspect the progression will go much faster once you go past the initial phase. Meaning after you get 3 or 4 villagers it will be much faster. Oh, look at that, my axe is almost about to break. Just one. I will also need 8 flax. Can I collect the flax from around here? I think I can, so I can avoid going back to the camp. One more, please. Yes. I think I like this mechanic as well. Just add all of the stuff over here. What? I need 8? Okay, so I have to remember this patch over here with the mushroom and the stones. Man, they're not joking. The flag situation is out of control. It's a peaceful game. I tend to appreciate peaceful games a lot more than I used to. Mostly because sometimes you need a very high action game, but other times you just need a slow paced game where you can just do your thing for a while and then it all just connects. I need a better axe. This is crazy long. I guess it doesn't matter for now, but once we start getting attacked, this will be a big problem. I guess I'll lose my villagers a lot of times. I'm not sure if you can lose the game itself. Seems like you just lose the villagers and then you respawn. And have to collect them again. No time to showcase your skills. Remember in Valhalla, I used to chop down trees even before they landed on the ground. That was pretty fun. I need a couple of logs and then I'm ready. Did I collect the flax? I need one more flax as well. Also pretty safe to say I have to stop cutting down the young trees. Because all of this will need probably 10 times the amount of trees that are here already. One more log. The AI for the workers is pretty good as well. He made some food, he collected some wood, did some chores, so I guess he's sleeping for now. I like how the gamma just makes it, hey, you want it to be daytime? Yeah, it's daytime. Let's see how this looks, I guess. Oh, it will be another tent structure. It's just like a house, okay. I mean, except for the rain, a structure like this would be cozy, except you need to put some flooring on as well so you don't get eaten by the bugs or the soil doesn't become too wet. I guess top out. 25 seems like it's good enough for me. I don't think we need that many berries. Probably 10 berries should be enough. I don't want them to spoil. 5 mushrooms. You can make them get all of that as well. Okay then, 30 flags, some berry. I guess stage just top off until 10. I have a feeling I'll need a lot of sage for later, so let's make that 20. Yeah, our little village is... I don't want to say it's prospering, but it's doing pretty well right now. That's my hut, that's my friend's hut. As you can see, mine is bigger. Okay, let's put the seeds there. It'll be there. Oh man, I need another camp chest. I need to take some of the traps out, or at least one. What was that? I guess we can check out this trap over here, but I severely doubt it. Oh, it got something. Carcass. In the carcass. Oh, I forgot to add bait to them. Wait, you cannot pick the traps back up after you place them? Oof. That would have been nice to know before. Why is there a banner in this area? I'll just pretend I don't know and I'll collect some berries. Well, I guess if nobody asks about this, I don't want to put stuff. Yeah, let's just put another trap in this part of the woods. I have a sneaking suspicion the woods behind me will not last long. It's a lot of red dots because of the bandit camp. I hope they don't notice us. Although it's pretty hard not to notice us. Yeah, just go for the berry inside the cage. You don't want the berries outside of the cage. If you don't fight for them, they're not worth obtaining, right? I have a pelt, right? No, I have two of them. Why? Oh no, don't ask questions. Might as well just collect everything. You'll not really see the black sword. Okay. So I really want a shield as well, because I have a feeling this will not be a peaceful game for long. And since I don't have armor, I think a shield would do nicely. Tank shield, so rope. How do I make the rope? Smoking rack. Guess you need the weaver loom. Well, I think I know where to get the river reeds. Huh. Is it not daytime yet? That guy is sleeping way too much. Okay, let's cut down this one. We should give us enough wood, and then I'll play for just a tiny bit longer until I can get the reeds from the water or from the lake. That's 10. That will be enough for research, but not for the guy to build another trap. Oh, man. This game is a bit insane with the amount of micromanagement, but I like it. Like I said, Medieval Dynasty was such a good game. This will also be a good game. I feel like people who are playing with multiple friends are a bit cheating because they're not going through the full process in a way. Okay, we have reached the limit again. I can put the sage in there for now. This as well, just in case I die. Yeah, over there. I can craft this on my own, right? Right. Stop doing that. We have the pelt, we have the traps. I guess we're ready to finish the quest. Is it better to finish the quests faster or slower? Because I have a feeling if I finish them faster, I'll get attacked faster. I don't know. I guess the tutorial should really explain this. A new dawn awaits. Yeah, and my other companion and village worker is sleeping. Yes, again, it's not as bad as Medieval Dynasty. If this was Medieval Dynasty, I would be chopping down 100 more trees before the episode is over. Nice and steady progress. Yeah, I think I should bring this to the village elder before I end the video. Yeah, I'll do that and I'll go for the reads off camera. Yeah, a good idea. I give him the roasted meat. I think I should. When he wakes up, he'll have a nice breakfast. Let's see if he notices it. In inventory, one in inventory. Okay, everything is perfect. Let's get the mushrooms. It will probably be good for the next meals. Oh wow, already very bright. Yeah, not a bad game. Still, a few things are not clear, but I can definitely see the appeal to the game. I guess if you bought it too early, then you'll not really enjoy it that much. But no, it seems like it's a good time to pick it up. Well, probably at a discount would be even better. I guess you can eat raw mushrooms. Why is my health so low? What did I do? I guess I was starving and I didn't notice. Yeah, we should slow down and collect the flax. I guess after a while we'll become a true warrior, but for now we're just a village picker. All those things seems like it's extremely hard to level up. Farming and the other stuff is even harder as well. Yes, I did get some experience in shields. I'll pick up one more flax and then we're going and nothing will stop me. Okay, so whenever there is sage, I can also see flax. And that seems like it's kind of bad. Wait, what? Stranger occupied. I guess eventually we'll also own some villages. That will be interesting to see how you progress in the big war of the area. I'm also not sure about the mods. I think mods will be great after the game is finished, but right now it feels like the mods would only become problematic when the game updates. It might be a reason why developers don't do frequent updates. I hope not. Hey Elder, I have your stupid stuff ready.
Come closer. You're back. Did you manage to That's good. Really impressive. You see, we have a problem with wolves, and someone has to take care of them. You showed me you're true to your word, but I need more to trust.
Yes, any wolves will do. Wow, that's a bit too much. One piece of cooked meat. I guess he picked up the meat.
Forgive me. How can I be of service?
So he buys axes. I should come back with a lot of axes here. Wait, what is that animal handler? I was interested in buying a cat. I don't see the cat, the animal handler lady anywhere.
In the woods last night. Gave me chills.
We do need to go to a certain area to kill the wolves. So I guess maybe the loot will respawn over there. Look at my guy, he's collecting sage. What the champ. Okay, I think that's it. No need to play this for longer. It's pretty interesting. See you next time. Bye bye.